Is that song giving so much? You're not next here. We're gonna laugh at him before that they quit on the Patriots. And they're like, wait, why is this pushing on the Patriots? He should be on the straight. I barely even touched the Redskins.
He trying to catch me in my feelings, but he don't know that I'm the dog. Shout out to my that can get it independent and ain't looking for no love. He trying to catch me in my feelings.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Patriots going up against the Redskins. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic the New England Patriots and the Washington Redskins. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. We are honored to be here for the biggest spectacle in sports, the Super Bowl. Are you ready, partner?
I am more than ready, and I love the word you used, honored. Because it is an honor to be here. It's a privilege to be here. My excitement is just about to burst through the booth. I can't wait to do this.
Well, and sitting with both of these teams and talking in the meetings and media day and all the hoopla that goes into this, there was one common theme. They're ready to stop the talking and start playing football.
Yeah, they were probably ready a while ago. Now they can just focus on it. It's done. The only talking they have to worry about now is post-game, and they hope that they'll be talking as the winning team.
And we'll see. You know, both sides come in with a game plan to start. We'll see how the adjustments are made throughout, because there are always adjustments in this game.
I want to see if they come out conservative, trying to minimize errors, or if they have enough confidence to attack early and try and take advantage of the other team's nervousness.
There's Ryan. There's a wide receiver. You crazy, bro? Oh, the thick is man. What?
We begin the next half century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And leading him out tonight onto the field, making his second start in his Super Bowl, the former Purdue Boilermaker, Drew Brees.
And how can we ever forget the first Super Bowl for he and the Saints? You talk about bringing together an entire region, forget the state, maybe even a country after what had happened with Hurricane Katrina. And Drew Brees and the Saints getting a Super Bowl trophy, he wants to add to it now, one of the best competitors we've ever seen.
Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. But he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
My team's like 11-5, so
On second down, here's Brees. That is incomplete. LeGarrette Blount was the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and LeGarrette Blount, the featured back.
The big knock on him coming out of college was his lack of speed, but it's definitely not his lack of power. He runs right through.
Come on, let's watch. Well, technically he did not throw an incomplete pass. He was sacked. Then again, he did throw it. Yeah, he did. He did get sacked after.
Opposing tacklers and sets things up big for his offense.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Play action. Breeze. Surveying the field. All kinds of time. He's going to air it out deep for Hogan. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
It's hauled in by Ben Watson. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a first set of downs. Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one, right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses don't want to play press coverage or tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks will bail out really fast and really get deep, and that allows you to throw the quick game underneath, and they took advantage of it.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And here is the Redskin defense.
Trent Murphy's #1 attribute is playing against the run, but he continues to work hard on his pass rush skills.
Over here, man, because you guys gonna die to us.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something.
And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he's got it. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Move on,
now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Screen pass to only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area. But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On play action, now Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Ha ha ha. Yeah.
Have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. And Gostkowski's kick is good. But there is a penalty marker down. They might be forced to try this one again.
Fuck. Oops.
So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker.
Oh,
Plenty of time
no.
left in this game.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Offside, defense. Still first down.
So now it's first and goal. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
Fucking mic. Being weird. There we go.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Caught by Amendola. Patriot touchdown. Danny Amendola from a yard out. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that plays and length. It's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send it.
There we go.
Now it's Chris Thompson on the return. Oh, what a move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled, often masks a burning desire to win and perform. This guy takes it seriously when he lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
They'll come out in the pistol. First down, here's Cousins. Flush to his right. And
come on.
Open things up. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up second down. All right, let's meet your starters. Matt Jones. What do you have to say, Charles?
Supposed to just be a third down back when he came into the league. He ran so well, it forced everyone to change their opinion. Now Jones is a 3-down back.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Oh, okay. Let's get this done. I need like a better mic. Oh, no.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Chris Long in there to get it. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Well, there was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
To throw is Cousins. Flushed out right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. So 1 quarter down here in Super Bowl 51. It's a close game here early on. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yay.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Who says I'm not going for it?
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
What the fuck?
Really nice starting field.
Hold on. Yeah, well, I did see coaches when I was playing different games. So. I mean, I'm gonna say I coached. So pissed. Why do they have to do this to me? NFC, AFC. Just having my own fun here, don't mind me.
Position here for the offensive unit. They go play action here on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
Great protection. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A nice pickup.
My down was back. Can I?
14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Oh my god.
Now Blunt. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Well, Garrett Blunt taking it in from a yard out. And the Patriots
Where is he going?
6 to their lead.
Where is he going?
Too complex. They keep to their assignments. Let him run it in. They get it.
Fundamental football. Good
Where
blocking.
the hell is he
Good
going?
tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Oh hold on a quick second. He passes it over to this guy right here. Where was he going? Like, hello? Like, he's just gone. And everyone's just watching. Now, over there, just like, what are you doing? And like, what are you doing?
The point after try for Gostkowski. And it's good to make it 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends in a touchdown run by LeGarrette Blount. This is fielded at the goal line.
I'm alright.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you.
Oh my god. Oh, someone's coming after me.
Guys, go pick it up for him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play.
Hi, Tiny Bean. Ding. Tiny Bean. Hi. Alright. Go.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25.
Yeah.
Jackson, 74 yards. And the Redskins get the quick strike touchdown. And when a Hail Mary is completed for a touchdown pass like that, I think any defensive coordinator just puts their face right into their hands.
I don't think there's any doubt about it, and I don't have stats in front of me. I don't have the empirical numbers that say that in recent years the Hail Mary pass has been completed more than it has been, but it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defenses are spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver, and they've got to start getting people in front as well to try and knock the ball away.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted, and remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll be brought down
Can
at the
you take him to the
23,
referee?
make it the 24-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out. A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Shit.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd. On play action, it's Breeze. And Amendola with a catch. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this.
14-6 is the score.
Reminder coming up
They're gonna lose.
We'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
He's your guy, isn't he, though?
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Caught left side, Bennett. It's a 9-yard gain and it keeps the drive moving.
Yeah, I'm just as mad as you are, man. Just as mad.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play...
How do you know what I'm doing, game?
Reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And right side caught Hogan. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender.
Engage.
towards the middle of the field,
Hi,
give
Tiny.
himself space,
Hi, Tiny.
cut to the outside, and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Going underneath to Blount. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because...
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
No, God.
And the Patriots add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create
What's the point of me doing that?
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. So on an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it ends in a touchdown.
One touchdown, what the hell?
This is fielded at the goal line.
Yeah, go, 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 go. Oh, no, 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 no.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
The D for the Pats. The Patriots heading back onto the field now. And they gave up a touchdown last drive. You kind of need to hit the reset button after every touchdown given up, Charles.
I love that. And the way that you phrased it is perfect because from series to series, you can reset how the game is going to go. If you gave up a touchdown before, it doesn't mean you have to do it again. And if you made a great play before, you have to reset again anyway because they're going to attack. So I love the way you phrased it and put it out there. That's what they have to do in this series.
Not like when you're playing a video game. You can't hit the reset button here. Let's go.
No, you shouldn't anyway. That's for sure.
This is a video game. Brandon, this is a video game. Come on.
Here's the option going right. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, so much for all the time that you spend in practice because for offensive linemen and running backs to get in sync, that requires a ton of practice time, a ton of watching tape together, a ton of really getting to where you're thinking with one mind on every single play that's called, every single run, because you want to know how you guys are going to block it. They want to know how he's going to run it, what kind of cuts he's going to make, and it's really anticipatory. And when you're really locked in together, you know what he's going to do before he actually does it. On this play,
I'm not
that
doing
didn't
this
happen
one.
at
I
all.
want to
And
get
that
those
turned
wizards.
into a big loss.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to our EA halftime report.
Saying
I'm Larry
anything.
Ridley. The Redskins trail right now, but with another half to play, there's time to turn it around. The Patriots deserve to be ahead, but will need to put together another strong half. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half.
21-6. Yeah.
Patriots opening drive. The pass is completed into tight coverage, and he caps the drive with a score. Pats is up now by 7. 2nd and 2 coming up. Blunt's going to stay up the middle, and he'll go in from 2 yards out. That puts them on top by 14.
And that guy just went straight through.
The former Michigan State Spartan, Kirk Cousins, scrambling away and completing the pass. And this play goes for a score. This cuts the deficit to 8. We move late into the 2nd. Blunt's going to haul in the pass, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. The second half of Super Bowl 51 still to come as we rejoin Brandon and Charles in Houston.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here's Thompson on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I'm not doing so hot. What the fuck?
Redskins offense now. They get set to take over here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that
Sorry,
script
bud.
is a good one for them. A big play there on the screen pass. 39 yards. And quickly, they get to the line.
Nice,
First down throw for Cousins.
Come on.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They find some open field here. And he's brought down after a good
You
gain.
bet.
That one goes for 34 yards. And the Redskins set up now 1st and goal.
58.
1st and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he is in.
What kind of dive was that?
Touchdown, Redskins.
Finally, I got a touchdown.
Charles Sims taking it in. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order
Trying
to
to go
find
for
that
2,
space.
man.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? So now after the timeout, they'll try for it one more time.
Here we go now.
Cousins will try and throw. this is going to be caught. So they
Yes,
do get
I'm
it.
caught up.
And the 2
I
points,
just
now they're
touched
back
it.
down to
Yeah,
a
field
1-score
goal.
deficit. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've
You gotta
got a
play
shot
like
at
that,
this one.
man. You got to play like that.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, boys.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And that recipe for the last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And they
Danny Amendola, he's going to go. Room here to run. And he'll be marked down deep in Washington territory. A big play on the catch and run. 65 yards.
coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between
Super Bowl my
and changing
ass
field
right
position.
now.
And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go.
No.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
And goal, the end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook.
I'm not.